up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kim Congdon Takeover. I'm Kim Congdon, here with myself, Kim Congdon. And we have the lovely Chuck in the house. What up, Chuck? Do you have your mic? There we go.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah,
How are you? You can pull that a little closer to you, maybe. There we go. Okay. We're doing a little self-production. As you see, I did a little artistic drawing of my logo. I hope you guys like it. Does it look like me? I hope not. And yeah, we're 3 weeks into living into Austin now, and right now Chuck and I are sharing a studio apartment that belonged to me that I got when I was living in LA because I just wanted like a small place to come sleep here when I was visiting. I was coming to visit a lot. And now we live in it while our new place is being renovated, which is going to have a studio, by the way. I'm so excited. And we're kind of creating our own little studios. We're doing a self-production here. Like I said, I miss Baby Zaves. I miss McKenna. I miss the Comedy Store Studios. Our pod's still obviously playing on there, but I miss physically being inside of it. Because it's not that easy. It is, but it isn't. It's like everything else.
It's less haunted here, but it's much easier there.
It's true. There are less ghosts, but there's more production on our end. So we've been doing that, and I don't know, dude. Austin's been cool. Been getting up a lot, doing a lot of spots.
Dude, dogfight in the hallway.
People need less dogs. I'll say.
You gonna go out there and start betting on it?
I just think people need less dogs. Find another source of love. I don't know. Have a kid. I don't know. The dogs are...
No. They should not have kids. That's a good outlet for them. Like, those people should just have dogs and obsess over them and treat them like kids.
That's a good point.
And not bring, like, more... I don't know, weird narcissistic dog people into this world.
I guess you're right. How have you been liking Austin?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this was ill-timed. If I was 23 and we just moved to Austin with like the love of my life, it would be incredible. It's still a great city. But dude, walking down 6th Street...
It makes you feel...
I mean, I like walk you to the club because it is dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's like anybody... There's not like a lot of crime going on. There's so many cops, but there are like weirds, like people stalk Tony out there, and
yeah,
there's allegedly serial killers.
There is a seal. Okay, we moved here, and I think there may be two. I'm not sure. I think there may be 2 serial killers. There's one. We moved here, and they're like, "There's a serial killer," and I was like, all stressed about it, and they're like, "He's only killing men," and I was like, "Oh, thank God." So then I felt better, and
they're like, "They're killing gay men," and you were like, "Oh, hell yeah!"
Yeah, yeah, they were killing gay men. I don't know if it's gay men specifically, but from the looks of it, it seems to be like men that could be lured into the car of another man when they're drunk. You know what I mean? That it's giving gay. I'm sorry, if you're a straight man and you can get into a stranger's car at night, you're a little gay.
Yeah, but everybody's a little gay. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It is a spectrum. Like, these guys just,
they got so drunk.
Got a little to it, maybe,
Oh, my God.
They got a little too far down the spectrum, and unfortunately, yeah, they got punished for it. But do they deserve that? No.
No, not at all.
No, they don't. And honestly, I don't even...
Can we figure out who's been killed? Can we look up the rip? Is it the... What's it called? The Rainey Street Ripper, right?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. There's a lot of...
Okay, can you Google it?
It depends on... There's a lot of competing Facebook groups.
All right.
So it depends.
Do me a favor.
They all have their own nomenclature.
Babe, do me a favor. Google Rainey Street Ripper and tell me what comes up.
Okay. Also, 1 second.
Oh, no. He went straight to the Apple, which has nothing to do with the Google search. This is a bad start.
I have to screen record this, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Of course, the option's not there.
Yeah, isn't that nuts, dude?
Because it's called multi...
I'm kind of anti-Apple the more I get into the ecosystem.
I'm anti everything that's ever been made. I just got a fucking iPad. I mean, I guess while you're searching for that, I'll tell them about my iPad come up. I did have a come up, everybody. I got a free iPad. Shout out to Amazon. They did fuck up. Okay, so this is the thing. I've been thinking about getting an iPad for over a year. And even though I have money for an iPad, I grew up poor. I don't really like to spend my money. I kind of still live like I have no money because I'm scared to spend any of it. So I've been thinking about buying an iPad for 1 year, and not even the new one. I've been thinking about buying a used one for 1 year. I sound more and more Jewish the more I talk. So I've been thinking about it for a year. I've been doing all the research.
Dude. You're making me really nervous.
Okay, I won't watch it.
You're watching me.
Okay,
and now nothing works.
Well, I stopped watching you, and then you brought the attention back on you.
Sorry,
I literally
Please don't hit me backstage again.
Okay.
Don't strangle me,
dude.
With a mic
Okay, I will tell you, Charles. We got into an argument the other day, and he did something that fucking pissed me off.
Also, we shouldn't. I hate this dab, dude. Frank's dab. Ruins is a day ruiner, dude. Okay. Don't plan anything after you hit Frank's dab.
Okay, yeah, we did hit a dab, but the other day we were in an argument, and our arguments are pretty normal. They're not like crazy breakup. It's actually mostly due to us being in a studio together, I think. But the other day, he was just kind of being a dick to me, and I was trying to be really nice for like, when you try to be nice for too long, and then eventually you're like, what am I, some bitch? You kind of like, you turn around. So then I was like, no, I'm done being nice to you. I've been nice to you for 2 days. You've been grumpy. And I started doing like, you've been grumpy. You haven't been nice. And this motherfucker started doing this. Flinching like I hit him. Yeah, the flinch. You flinched, and just now he said don't hit me backstage again. I need to let it be known I've never hit this man. Have I?
I don't know. I mean, we don't have to incriminate you or me or any.
Well, I'm not incriminating. I'm literally unincriminating myself because you're doing it again. What? We don't hit each other. Stop saying it.
Yeah, it's just a funny joke.
And when he flinched, literally, I've never wanted to hit a man more. When he flinched, I wanted to be like, I'll give you something to flinch about. I turned into like an old man.
I think I know. Maybe it might be something subconsciously where I know that might trigger you, like the wounded animal act.
And it's
just
gonna
to bait you into actually
hitting you. You want to be an abuse victim. So then beat me up.
No, absolutely.
So then you can hit me back. I see where he's going with this. Okay, I'm picking up on it.
You shouldn't.
He went like this when I was yelling. I said, "Don't flinch. Are you crazy?" It made me feel like a monster. It actually pissed me off. I was like, "You want to see monster?" No, but anyways, yeah, so I've been thinking about buying an iPad on Amazon. I love you. I'm sorry I told that story.
Oh, no.
I've been thinking about buying an iPad on Amazon, and I finally was like, I did all the research. I was gonna get the old one, like the 9th generation, but then there was like, it has an old home button and it has the old USB, which I don't mind, but I'm just kind of like, it's already almost 5 years old, and they update shit, and then they make sure the old shit like is not as fun. And I didn't want to spend anyways, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to get the 10th generation. And then after doing more research, I put it in. It was, it was like $450. I was like, all right, I'll do it. And then after more research, they're like, don't get the 64 gigabytes. I'm like, what? They're like, you have to get the 128 gigabytes or it's not even worth getting. And I'm like, why? So then I look. So I went from getting a $250 iPad to now I'm looking at after getting the keyboard and the pencil, which is why I want the iPad, it was like $680. I have it in my cart. I'm looking at it. Babe, can you just do it silently so I could still do the pod? And I don't need to hear you like an angry dad in the background. Turn the mic off and either get it on or shut up. Before I fucking hit you. You want to get hit again, you bastard? You want to get fucking hit again?
Ah.
Wow.
She threw something at me out of frame.
Yeah, for all the audio listeners, I did. For all the video listeners, this man's gonna Me Too me one day or something. But what was I gonna say?
Anyway, it's recording.
We're good. Okay, so yeah, so then the whole reason I got the iPad is it's sitting in my cart. I'm like, it's like $700. Do I even need this? It's kind of like an iPhone. I also have a computer and a PC already. Now I'm talking myself out of it. Then I look, Amazon says it was about 1:00 when I was doing this. 1:00 in the afternoon. Amazon says order now, get here before 5 p.m. I said, oh. I've already hyped myself up on it too. I'm looking at the apps, the art you can do, the journals. And I do it. I fucking order it against my own instincts, I would say. And then it comes in, and then immediately I'm like a stalker. I'm obsessed. I don't buy things that often, so I'm like refreshing the Amazon page over and over again, watching the driver and updating Chuck. I'm going 9 more stops till my iPad gets here. I'm like, oh my God, he's on 8th Street. He's so cool. We could go get it. I'm imagining myself driving up and being like, can I just grab my iPad? 7 stops, 6 stops. He's closer. 5 stops. I mean, it's about, and when he was 3 stops away, it was about 3:00. I said, it's coming 2 hours early. This is great. 2 stops away. Suddenly, I refresh. The truck's turning around. I go, oh, he must have another stop somewhere else. I give it an hour. I look. This motherfucker's in Pflugerville. I don't know if you know where Pflugerville is, but it's far. It's about 40 minutes away from here. He was 1 street away. Then I refresh the thing. It says, oh, delivery will be tonight before 10. I'm like, damn it. It said before 5. But even then, I'm like, at least I'll still get it tonight. You think, but guess what? That's not how life works. Life's a bitch. Like my new yoga instructor said, everything has a crack. Do you know the end of it?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
That's how the light gets in. You should do some deep yoga.
Do some crack, yeah.
Some crack, yeah.
Do some crack.
Anywho, it didn't come at fucking 10:00. Suddenly after 10:00, it says will be delivered tomorrow. I'm fucking pissed. It was the whole reason I was convinced to even buy it in the first place.
Which was a relief for me, like a lightning rod.
Why?
You're so angry at the UPS driver that
I didn't have time to hit you.
you didn't.
This whole episode, you're just going to talk about how I abuse you.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah. So then it says, then the next day I go, oh my gosh, you know what? At least I have a day tomorrow. I'll be busy. I'll be distracted. I wake up in the morning, I go, my iPad. And that's the first thing I said. Did I not? Like a child on Christmas. My eyes opened up and I said, my iPad. And I open up the app and it says, will be delivered today. The whole thing all day happened again. Said before 5:00, then before 10:00. Then after 10:00, it changed to your delivery is lost. I was sick, people. Is this a first world problem? Because I was sick as fuck. I've been waiting, anticipating, imagining myself drawing up a storm on this thing. And it's not here, and now it's lost. And not only that, originally, when I was stalking the driver, you could see the street he's on. When he was in Pflugerville, this motherfucker was in a Chick-fil-A parking lot for 3 hours. Yeah, that was you, Samuel. I saw you. I have your fucking picture.
Yeah, dude, doxed him. Put out his UPS driver. You did file a report on him.
I did. He was a street away with the iPad that I paid for.
Oh, absolutely.
And then he turned around and he
literally could have tossed it at the corner of our apartment complex.
If he could have left it under a tree and I would have went and retrieved it in a minute.
You didn't have to leave the highway.
Dude, he could have just tossed it. Yeah. So then I call Amazon. I'm fucking pissed, dude. And what sucks is I'm on the way to yoga while I'm calling. So then I go, I'll call after yoga. So now I'm relaxed after yoga. just had the best class. I have to call Amazon. I'm on the wait thing for Amazon, and I'm immediately angry when they answer because they answer, and it's obviously a guy in another country, which is fine. But like, there's 30 other people in the room talking behind him, and I can barely hear him. And I'm like, what kind of customer service is this? Why am I overwhelmed trying to fix a problem?
Yeah, dude. How do you think they can claim to get you an iPad in your hands in the next 4 hours? It's a bunch of that's behind the scenes.
It's sad. It's really sad to see.
Well, it's honestly disgusting that they take advantage of kind of like the gambling sensation of wanting to buy something and knowing, like, being on the fence, and they're like, no, dude, you can have it tonight. It'll be in your hands.
It should be illegal. It should, maybe it's legal. If there's a lawyer out there, okay, literally.
Dude, I think we're fucked.
I need some fans that are lawyers, attorneys, maybe a DA.
Yeah.
I need some help because there's a few people I want to sue. The airlines is one of them. I definitely want to sue the fucking airlines. These people
didn't know what they were getting into in your track record.
No, yeah. I'm actually like pissed. I want to start suing corporations. Like, I want to be the girl that sues and wins, and corporations shiver when they see me walk through their door. And if they don't let me in, I'm saying it's racist and suing again. Okay. All right. I'm sick of it. I know I've talked about it, you guys, but I hate being fucking scammed. I hate it. It's so rude in a society where we're just working so hard and we're tired and nobody's making a lot of money.
Yeah, no, and it's all like behind a glass ceiling.
Don't even get me started on the insurance, the medical. I can't. I'm sick of it. I'm done. So then I'm calling him. I'm going, like, I told him the whole story, what happened. And he's like, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Let me see what I can do for you. And then this is what pisses me off. He goes, oh, lucky. He goes, oh, lucky. Oh, I was able to refund you your money. I go, okay, that's not lucky. That's just you doing what you're supposed to do because I never got my stuff.
No, for him, it's lucky because, like, they're confined to what they see on a screen. That's all they understand about the entire company is, like, what's on this screen in front of them.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, the button showed up. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess, I can give it to you.
Yeah, no, he's like, lucky. I can give you a refund. I go, well, it's not very lucky. You owe me a refund. And I was like, okay, are you also going to compensate me for convincing me to order this $700 iPad and then literally not bringing it for 3 days? And the only reason I ordered it is because I wanted it that night. That's why I ordered it. I might not have ordered it. I might have slept on it and went, I don't need to spend that money. You convinced me. And I go, is that legal? And he goes, yes, ma'am, it is. I go, it's legal to say order now and we'll get it to you by 5 and not. He's like, well, we never know if we're going to be able to do that. And I go, okay, then that shouldn't be an option. If you never know, which is what you just said. Now I'm talking to this guy like this. This is after yoga and I'm sweaty in the car. I have my yoga mat. And I go, if you never know, the company never knows. That's what you just said. We never know if it's going to happen. It should never say that you were guaranteed to get it before 5 because you never know. Guarantee and never know are the opposite things.
Almost exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So then I'm like, so you're not going to compensate me? He goes, no. I go, all right, can I talk to someone that's like a manager? He pulls the I am the manager. I go, I need to talk to another manager. And he goes, there's no one else to talk to. There's nothing I can do. Yeah. And I already know this guy's got and he's talking over me. And I go, you're not even letting me talk. You're talking over me and you're just reading a script. You're not even listening. I need to talk to someone else. He goes, I'm hanging up now. Hangs up. I call again. Immediately. This lady gets on the phone and I'm ready to unleash the demons deep inside of me. And this just goes to show, like, this lady was so nice when she got on the phone. She's like, hello, welcome to Amazon. How are you? And I was like, horrible. I was like, I'm doing really bad. And she was like, I'm so sorry to hear that. Luckily, you got a really good person on the phone and I'm here to actually help you. And I was like, oh. But listen, this episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
If you're like me, you're a head case. You're very anxious and you're constantly worrying about things that may or may not happen, probably from your childhood trauma.
Are you all in your head? Dizzy with worry, fear of tomorrow, wondering where it all goes, why it all started, how it all ends?
Well, when it comes time to dealing with the big stuff like your childhood trauma or just surviving day-to-day life, there's only one company I trust, and that's BetterHelp.
Maybe you're done trauma dumping on your friends and you want to give it to a professional who will take it and gets paid for it so you don't feel guilty.
If you're like me, you've benefited from therapy. I can't tell you how much better everything feels just by going and talking to somebody and carving out that time with a professional.
I personally have benefited from BetterHelp. My life used to look like this. Now it's starting to look a little like this. There's still a little there, but it's a lot better.
So for me, therapy has totally changed my life. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try.
Seriously, though, my therapist, Paul, is incredible, and I found him on BetterHelp, and I really like it.
It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. You can just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Never skip therapy day with BetterHelp.
Visit betterhelp.com/takeover today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/takeover.
Make sure you tell them I sent you and go from this to this. Still something, but a lot better. All right, let's get back into the episode. It ended up good, but then she couldn't compensate me either. And she's like, we did give you a refund for the iPad and everything you bought. And I go, okay, but like, you guys aren't doing anything for me. And this is annoying. This is really annoying. And she goes, well, if the package becomes unlost, you can keep it. And I go, well, that's not really like, that's not it. Like, if it's lost, it's lost. So then what if it's lost? Then I get nothing. It's just like, I might get something cool. That's the compensation. It didn't make sense. And she was like, I'm sorry, we refunded you. You can order it again. And then, I'm sorry to make the story so long. And then the fucking iPad showed up. The old pad showed up. So then I sent back my new one and I got a free iPad, people. Woo! Dude. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. Eat my fucking taint. I didn't say the whole word. I said taint. Algorithm.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He must own a portion of YouTube. Maybe.
Dude. Yeah, of course he does. So I got your ass.
So this will go
you
directly
tried to get me, and it ended up getting you.
Folder that everybody that mentions him
probably
on the internet goes to.
Oh, I don't care.
In that case, dude, I'm a big fan, man.
Look at him pandering to Bezos. I'm going to beat his ass.
You're an incredible businessman, and I hope. And now he's what, dude? Now he's navigating us to space. He's done so much, dude. He got jacked.
Listen, I got his ass.
To nerds everywhere. Dude.
Me?
Jacked.
This is the first important highlight of the pod. Kim over Bezos.
Is that how you see your? Did you trace the nose part too?
Yeah.
Is that just how you see your nose?
No, I traced
internally,
it.
And this is like a literal projection? Because your nose is like much cuter than that. That's kind of like...
Well, the whole thing, I hope I'd be much cuter than the whole thing, babe.
Yeah, but the nose is really distracting.
Yeah, the nose is pretty bad. Anyways, I beat Jeff Bezos. It was me against Amazon, and I won. 1 for the people, 0 for the corporations.
Hell yeah, dude. But you did also do the right thing. Actually, no, we really fucked up. We could have flipped that iPad, sold it to Nick last night for way more.
Yeah, true.
So that's kind of what I was like trying to think through the process of, is it better to have 2 iPads for the price of 1 Where now you have one you could like try to like
No,
sell.
it's so much better to have a free iPad because then when
You're
I get
right,
bored
dude.
on
and
it,
it's guilt free.
and immediately I got
if it
on it for
breaks,
an
like
hour
anything,
and I
dude.
was over it, and then I was like, I'm so glad I didn't pay
Yeah,
for it.
exactly. You've completely escaped
It's
that feeling.
guilt-free.
Dude, we got to see what else we can get for free from Amazon.
Well,
Like start exploiting.
yeah.
I had a buddy that would he would like order a bunch of like electronic like security cameras that were solar powered, and then he would keep the solar panels and then send the cameras back and be like, whatever, they're defective, I don't want them. And they would 90% of the time like just never even mention it. And so he'd get like he had like 100 of these things. I don't know what he was trying to do with them.
Are they worth money?
Probably nothing evil. No, he was like just trying to power like a weird, I don't know, computer setup like off the grid.
Oh, sounds sketchy.
I didn't really. You're right. That is kind of a red flag. I was just like, man, that's kind of sick, dude. What is he doing?
Yeah, that's a good one. It's always nice
Hopefully
to get
mining Bitcoin and not like protecting some kind of
weird stuff.
Weird stuff like in a vault, an off the grid solar vault, like a Mission Impossible.
Is this friend you?
We might have to go on a
Is this
mission.
friend you?
No,
it sounds like this friend may be you.
No. But now that I'm adding it all up, dude, I've been in detective mode since we've been in fucking talking about this serial killer.
Can we find
now that
out?
I'm adding it all up, we might need to go on a Mission Impossible style raid of his apartment and figure out what the fuck's in there.
Can we figure out what's going on with the Rainey Street Ripper, please? This is off.
Dude. Oh, it'll turn back on.
I want to know. I need to know. I want to know what happened to all of these gay dudes. I need to know why they've all been in the lake. I want to know. This is the intro to the Rainey Street Ripper segment. I want to know what happened to these gay dudes. They were just having a drink, and then they drunk a lot of lake water. I think you turned it off. Mess with the HDMI cords. Wiggle them around. We might need to buy some new ones. There it is. That looked like it was loose. All right, the Rainey Street Ripper. When was the first murder? Okay, let's see what we have here.
Here's the actual timeline.
This is from my essay. What does that stand for? My sexual assault?
I think it's San Antonio. There are a lot of sexual assaults there, so
okay,
it checks out.
2022 looks like the first. I'm sure there's bodies before, but of the segment of murder. Ricky Park's body was the first of four bodies to be found at the Austin Lake, according to KXAN. Park's body was retrieved near 9 East Avenue on July 14th, 2022. Christopher Gutierrez was found on December 10th near Road and South Lake Boulevard. Austin Police Departments found no foul play in each incident, and both Parks and Gutierrez investigations were closed. So what dates were these? Okay, so we had one July 14th and one December 10th. A little close. 2 men in the lake, no foul play, sketchy. Could be a police officer. The same month, Jose Moreno was found on December 19th. Okay, 9 days later. This guy gets a hankering.
Yeah, if it's the same guy, if it's all one guy.
Near the pedestrian bridge on South Lamar Boulevard, and a man was later charged with murder involving a shooting crash that claimed Moreno's life. Okay. Then Kyle Thornton was found near Congress Ave, determined no foul play at fault, and investigation was also closed. Okay. Go up. No, go up all the way up to the top. What is this article? All the way to the top. Rainey Street serial killer rumors, full timeline. Okay, I see. I just want to see where we're
yeah, that
going.
started like later. I thought this had been going on for a long time for some reason, but
no, this is like a new thing.
Yeah,
since 2022. So keep going down.
Okay, 2023.
5 bodies were pulled from Lady Bird Lake.
Now 9 total.
Dude, that's a lot in a year. 5.
Well, no, not like 4.
From 2022 to 2023, adding 5 more.
It escalated a bit.
Yeah. Go up. 5 bodies were pulled from Lady Bird Lake. The first was Jason John, found February 13th near 30 East Ave. Travis County medical examiner ruled his death an accidental drowning. Less than a month later, March 5th, Clifton Axel's body was found near Riverside Drive, and medical examiner could not determine the cause of death. There's something sketchy going on here. Then on April 1st, Jonathan Honey was found near 10 Rainey Street, and the medical examiner ruled his death an accidental drowning. 2 weeks later, what's going on with the medical examiner? Have we looked into him? I don't know. It's sketchy that these are all ruled accidents.
Yeah, they're all like ruled almost immediately like no foul play. And this, like that article doesn't specifically
say
give
where
a lot of evidence, but I just pulled up the map to kind of visualize where this was. This is where we were today.
Yeah.
Like the interstate.
Mm-hmm.
So like Congress Ave, bridge over here.
Yeah. Well, it's someone that hangs out in downtown and picks them up from downtown and brings them down to the lake 10 minutes away. So can we go back to the article real quick? I'm very interested in all the people. So 2 weeks later, Christopher Hayes was found. June 27th, Moga Dojai was found. 2024, 2 bodies have been found this year. On February 5th, a woman's body was found. This is they're saying this one might be different because so far they've all been men and this is the first woman. Yeah. So they don't know if this is actually connected with the serial killer or a copycat. Yeah. And a body was recovered. Okay. A woman's body was found. Her death was no longer being investigated as a homicide, later that month. In early April, a body was recovered near Lamar Boulevard Bridge, which is one of the lake's path, but it was not in or pulled out of the lake. What are people on Reddit saying?
Yeah, the consensus is that there's something, like you said, something's going on, but most like media outlets and the police are like reassuring everyone that there's no serial killer for like years now, like since the beginning. So it looks like I'm just kind of getting into it, but it looks like there's a growing online presence, and the Redditors are saying that the Facebook groups are full of nut jobs. So then I got distracted. I went to the Facebook groups because I want to see what those people are saying. Mm-hmm. But they're all private, so I'm trying to like get into them now.
All right. Well, let's go back to the article then. Because this is not really saying none of this is really saying anything. This is just people making like their own comments. I would like to find more about the victims.
I think Reddit. Yeah, this article is just really the timeline.
Reddit and social media.
So the last
users,
one is in April.
Reddit and social media users have developed their own theories as to what has been going on. Keep going down. Last month, one Reddit user indicated that a man confessed to murdering people from a popular street downtown known for LGBTQ plus bars and culture. Oh, interesting. Many have dubbed the suspected Austin murderer the Rainey Street Killer since 2022. I think the Rainey Street Ripper is better. Call me crazy.
Yeah. But it was just like, he's drowning these people. Mm-hmm. If it was more gory, it'd make sense.
Yeah. Some of the men were that were found were gay, and many targets were going out on the strip. Despite this, police debunk theories of a serial killer on Rainey Street. I'm not buying it. And why won't the police investigate it? Why are they so against it?
Probably several reasons. Like, this is a huge tourism town. People are coming in and out of here. Like, if the police like admit there's an active serial killer, I mean, it's like
I feel like people would come visit more.
The anime convention, yeah, sure. There's probably a lot of like macabre enthusiasts that would come. I mean, I'm interested, dude. I want to catch him, but
damn,
there's a lot of money coming in here. If they like scare everybody away.
Oh fuck, dude.
So it could run deep. Who knows? Wow.
So this was on August 16th from CNN. 2 women were murdered 6 years apart. DNA is this Austin, Texas? 6 years ago, Texas found the body of a 25-year-old woman in a sedan. Now they found a new body of a woman found on June 21st in Austin. And and they found DNA linking the 2 cases. Whoa. She left the nightclub and she was killed like on a random back street in Austin.
And that had that DNA connected to the
one
men,
from
the previous men?
No, another woman from 6 years ago.
Oh.
So now
so maybe like this guy got jealous. It's like a competing
serial
killer. Could be 2 different guys, like he kind of got. It's like, wait, this guy.
Men are so competitive.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, wait, this guy's getting all the credit, dude. I'm way better. I was doing this way back.
That's pretty crazy. Well, you know what it feels like? It kind of is crazy that it's when it's all men. Like it was the first time I was like, wow, you need to be careful when you go out. Like you need to watch your drink. Isn't that crazy to think about?
Like maybe that like I'm now the target. Yeah, it's usually like a white blonde woman. Like
and isn't it crazy to think like you should watch your drink because someone could drug you and literally you go out for a cigarette and you're gone.
Dude, I welcome it. I would. Not like that. Not like that, dude. I wish he would try.
You wouldn't be able to do anything. You'd be drugged and your butthole would be all loose.
Dude, I'm so I'd be like, yeah.
You'd be wake up bloody and battered.
Could be Nick, dude. The more
the owner of Vulcan, Nick.
Yeah, dude, it could be the owner of Vulcan.
That's so
Nick.
funny.
I'd like to put it on the list.
All right.
Put it on our list of suspects up here. Right now, I'm saying number 1, Nick.
Okay, Rainey Street Ripper. Nick, owner of Vulcan.
Nick. Dude, evidence. Every time at the bar, he's trying to get me to drink Rumple Mints. I don't.
That's pretty gay.
He's like 43 years old.
If you're 43 and trying to get another man to drink Rumple Mints, it's like you're trying to hide the taste of roofie. You know what covers roofie? Rumpy.
Rumple Mint, yeah, dude.
Rumpy covers roofie. Rumpy.
Cancels roofie.
Cancels. I don't know. That's right. Roofie. Wow, we're getting somewhere, you guys. This might be damn near solved.
Dude, case closed.
Case closed. Okay, so I don't know, dude. It's very scary. It's very close to where we live. I've never lived in a town with a serial killer. Bodies found at Austin apartment complex. Murders to serial killer. Police link. Oh my God. Multiple law enforcement agencies, including the Austin Police Department, are requested the public's help to identify a serial killer who's been linked to the slaying of 2 local women. So they are saying it's a serial killer. How many people do you have to kill for it to be serial?
Dude, I don't know. Good question.
Can you
2, 3? 2's like, I guess 3 establishes
Google
a trend.
it if you don't know. Babe, Google it. I want the for real answer. At 2 is just a couple murders, right? How many murders? At least 2 or 3. So more than 1.
Yeah.
So more
2
than 1.
could be,
2 doesn't seem serial to me. 2 could be 1 accidental and 1.
And then you liked it and you're like,
Yeah, actually that starts to get serial, I guess.
Yeah, that's like, I think what happened to John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, yeah. I don't like that story.
Yeah, it's a nasty one.
Tell them. If you don't know about how John Wayne Gacy became a serial killer, it's actually so fucking disturbing. Tell them.
Yeah,
Charles.
I mean, he was just, I think he was like an upstanding citizen, kind of well known in the community, but he was like on
Was he married and stuff?
I think, yeah, he's married, like, kid, but he was on the DL and was like it started with him having sex with like boys. And one morning, like this kid he had brought home was bringing him breakfast. And he woke up and was like so surprised. He like grabbed the knife off of the tray and stabbed and killed the kid. And he said he came so hard when he stabbed him immediately that he was like, I knew I had to do it again.
That's so scary.
Fucking
dude.
nuts, dude.
That's one of the craziest things I've ever heard.
I know, dude. And it's kind of lurking. I don't know. It's kind of lurking in everybody. It's kind of terrifying that something like that could snap you.
Like you don't know that it's not inside of you until it happens.
Yeah, like he didn't know it happened. Like he didn't know that about himself. I think.
But I don't like the way you said it's lurking inside of everybody. I gotta tell you, the comments are gonna pick up on that, and I picked up on it too.
It's talking about myself.
Yeah, is it lurking inside of you?
What
to come when you murder a gay man?
No, maybe not that specifically. I mean, he's fucked, dude. God damn it! I knew this was gonna.
I'm sorry, you guys. He's on the list. He might be the Rainey Street Ripper. And I like the name Ripper because that's probably what he's doing to their.
I think absolutely. You know what? I'll take it as a compliment that you think that I am capable of getting away with so many murders uncaught.
Yeah, I am on your shit too. I would know if you were getting. I'd be like, "Why are you at the lake? Why does your location say Lady Bird Lake?"
Yeah. All right. Well, evidence.
Why do you smell like algae?
Okay. Well, so the killer. You're saying that the killer could never have a clingy Puerto Rican girlfriend. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
You might have to already strike me off that list. How could I be doing this?
Yeah, but I don't like how you're trying to get struck.
Unless I'm so good that I was slipping away.
Yeah, in the night to kill men. And I like naming it the Rainey Street Ripper because that's what he does to their buttholes. It's not like Ripper like gory. It's Ripper like butt sex.
Yeah, dude, how do we get the details on their buttholes? Like, I'm kind of...
I need to know...
I just don't... The gay thing, I'm not really connecting the dots,
well, the
honestly.
Thing is,
I think it's just close to like a gay street. And gay men are like, that's like where, they're coming back.
And
like,
they're the easiest ones to get into your car at night. Come here, I got a little cocky. I got some cocky. You want to come into my car and see my cockies?
Yeah, dude, if you're on a little bit of Molly.
Yeah, you just might stumble on in.
Several beers, you might find yourself in Nick's car, dude.
It might be him. Or it might be you.
Babe, it wasn't my fault. Like,
it might be him or it might be you. I don't know. What I think we should do is I think we should start breaking down the Rainey Street Ripper more. Like, really like...
Oh, like psychological.
No, I think we need to really take a look at who all the victims are.
That's what I'm trying to find, like a definitive list.
I think we need to like, even past this podcast, like print out the pictures of all the victims. We need to get some red string, some tape.
Well, that's why, dude, I pulled up the map.
The bars. Should we solve this?
Because one of the spots that like, we walk there all the time.
And it looks like you.
And one of these spots literally is by one, like our first
spot. Is it the
when
spot we go to?
Yeah, when we came to Austin, we like went for a walk and found this secret little path that went down to a cool like boat launch. That's so nice to go down there, like smoke a joint. You can see the river, like there's fish coming up. And that's like right down close to where they found one of the bodies.
Really?
Yeah.
And remember when I was down there, I was like, it feels like you could get away with murder down here. A serial killer would bring a body down here.
A serene, peaceful death feeling.
It did.
Like it wasn't like it was eerie. It wasn't like scary. It just had like a feeling of
really weird. Really weird. Well, we got to print out the victims. We got to print out the bars they were last seen. Maybe we got to do some research on them. Talk to their family members. Charles is writing to the Facebook page to get into the Lady Bird Lake serial killer. I am new to Austin resident who is gay and worried about the least dangerous cruising spots.
Quit not watching me type it.
Oh gosh. So hopefully they let him in and we'll find out more. We'll find out more about the victims. I mean, maybe we could solve this together, you guys. If you have information about the Rainey Street Ripper, that's our new name for him. DM me. If you're the Rainey Street Ripper watching this podcast, DM me some info, send me some clues. Leave me out of the whole murder thing, obviously. Please, for the love of God, I will expose you. But send me some clues. That'll be fun. We'll get into it. What do you think, Chuck?
Oh, I just am reading the rules.
Oh, what are the rules for getting into it? Zero tolerance for drama or attitudes. This Facebook page.
Can you abide by that?
Do not sit in this group and argue with people. Block them or tag an admin. Y'all are too old to act like children. Debates are healthy. Insults behind disagreements is shit. No hate speech, no bullying, no missing persons posts. Why no missing persons posts? It could be connected to the murderers.
Yeah, but
we might have to start our own group.
Oh, there's a bunch of splinter groups. Trust me, I'm going to get into the lore behind the Facebook
We're going to have to get into
dude.
the lore behind the groups, but
there's a bunch of splinter groups, and there's a bunch of them that like have like in parentheses like new name since like blah blah blah. Like they're having to like
rename and copyright and trademark.
Yeah,
all right, well,
so there's either like some strong competing opinions, or people are not abiding by the no drama rule.
I want to see one of the Lady Bird Lake victims, what they look like. Lady Bird.
Yeah, too many names. We got to decide on one.
Victim. Let's see. Okay, here's a couple of them. See, like this is one. Can we pull up this? I put Lady Bird Lake victim images. Yeah, pull up. Yes, that one. Click. Okay, so this is something.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
There's clearly some gay hate going on here. It's giving gay.
Yeah.
Dude, it's giving.
Well, fuck, dude. I wish these were labeled. Which one?
Okay, well, we can see. Okay. Who's this? Okay, that's Jason John. You don't need to be an APD or FBI to figure this out. Mother of 30-year-old Jason John, whose body was recovered on the lake after being missing for 8 days. Okay, so there's one. He's gay. This guy is gay. I'm sorry. Seemingly. Allegedly. To me. My only personal opinion. I don't know anything. No slander.
Yeah, no slander. But that could have been the guy you were yelling at Amazon.
Go down. Okay. Keep going.
Yeah, this is all just pictures.
We just have that one guy and that's it. Go back. Yeah, look at all the victims. This is off, dude.
I'm gonna go to this.
The one, the trans and the graduation cap is really giving clues.
That threw me off.
That threw me off too. Now we know it's a big guy because if that girl can't take him.
Wait, is that the woman?
What?
Or is that the woman they're talking about? Or
oh. Did they,
I don't even like at this point.
Did they throw our sniff off the scent by calling the woman
There's
a woman?
There's a woman.
Hold on. There was a black guy.
No serial killer. He also kills women.
There was a black guy. Go down to the all the missing. Yeah, that's a new one. We haven't seen him. Go down to that one, x.com, next to the missing sign. See that one. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Is that labeled?
Rainey Austin serial killer. Go up. Fits a pattern and profile. These people not randomly falling into a lake and drowning like the APD and media would like you to believe. These all are seemingly gay men to me. Am I wrong? Bottom right, definitely. Give them a 1 to 10 gay scale. That's a 10.
I can't tell if this is like one of those fucking AI things I'm getting tricked again with, or I can't even trust anything anymher.
No, this is
real.
This is real.
This person is.
You know what his beard looks like?
I'm sorry.
You know what his beard looks like? It looks like, when you were a kid and you had that magnet thing and you draw the beard with the magnet shavings.
I'm envious of the beard.
Okay, so that's I put that on a 10 gay scale. Santiago B, I put that on a high 7. Yeah, I could see it. Look how the hair is parted. On X, who's the next one?
Yeah.
Yes, those are gay eyebrows. Those are soft, gay, sweet eyebrows. That's a gay.
Well, they're all gentlemen. Either way,
they all seem gentle.
They're all gentlemen. Yeah,
they all look like gentlemen. Yes. Let's go up. Why are you breathing this heavy? You're seeing your victims. Huh? Chuck's acting weird. He's breathing heavy, looking at the victims. We got to go back and listen to the breath. Xavier, if you could rewind and listen for his breath in the last 30 seconds, he was like, like literally. I'm gonna have to go feel if he's hard after this.
Well, the laptop's covering it, and I have sleep apnea, so
Martin Gutierrez, he's literally holding a Chardonnay. You know?
yeah,
right?
I see that face like in raving in a club.
Yeah,
with like glow bands around his neck.
Yes. Yeah. Christopher White, down low, but he was gay. He got caught up. He's got gay sweet nose. Sweet gay nose.
Yeah, he could have just been wrong place, wrong time. You know?
Jonathan Honey, look at the stance. It's giving fucked in the ass.
Well, the head to shoulder height ratio is given, yeah.
This is a gay man. This is a gay man. He's dressed well. He looks good. All these people look good. They're dressed well. These are gay men. Go to the top left. Let's see. Yes, Jason John,
yeah.
Clearly. Sweet gay smile. Sweet gay smile. These all look like sweet people. Does that make sense? There's a connection.
Yeah.
There's no one that looks like an asshole. They all look nice. They all look
like they were taken. Like they would easily be. Like,
convinced.
Hey,
come see my friend's hurt. Can you help him pick him up?
Yeah.
Something's up.
Like what's his name? Like Tom or not? The serial killer that would like lure people to his car. He would like wear a boot, like a cast. He was like the handsome guy. I'm just like blanking.
Oh, the one that everyone thought was hot. Yeah,
there was a handsome guy.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, I think we have to get this together and solve this issue. I mean, it's obviously not going to happen today on this pod, but if you guys have any clues about the Rainey Street Ripper, I'd love to know more. I'd love to talk about it more. Any information you have. I made jokes about these guys. These guys genuinely all look like really nice, sweet guys. It's sad that they were all dead. And I'd love to find the killer and bring it to justice. Me, you, Rainey Street Ripper. Next week. Thanks for listening to the pod. Check out my special on YouTube, Childless MILF. Check out my other podcast, This Bitch with Sarah Weinshank. KimCongdon.com for show dates. I'll see you at Skankfest. I'm coming to Tokyo. I'm coming to DC in November. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye. Hell yeah.